Welcome back to Skyward Sword. For this part, we're finishing up this big intro to the game here on Skyloft. And we're gonna kick this douchebag's ass.
But first... That's a good way to start a conversation. Hey, if it isn't Dumple, what's up?
But your pompadour is still all bouncy. Let's be honest, that's not a pompadour, that's a shark fin.
You think, like, when, like, people aren't looking, he takes off the top and he puts it on his, like, his chin and it's a goatee.
No pompadour in existence has looked like that. Durr.
I like that they're fighting over a cloth. I love this civilization so much. They jump off of things and they fight over cloth.
It's a sailcloth. Keeps me from falling. Which is all we do all day.
And we have safety nets, i.e. birds.
Look at Stretch. Look at how long he holds this animation.
I don't know if he's putting up a force field or he's trying to be a mime or what.
20%.
You're making my hair tips angry.
You look behind Dumple. He's still doing it.
And you can see his arm. You can stop now. Nobody's talking. I love when the music sounds like this. It sounds like he's drunk.
Well, the only way we're gonna beat Groose is to bring in the god of destruction himself, EPM.
Pardon? Okay. Invoke my name.
Oh, I thought it was...
Now there's no way we can lose.
Well, I was about to say, you have main character status, so no matter what you do...
Look at this shit.
What the?
Okay, the birds can do that now.
They're making engine sounds.
Where's the smoke coming from?
It's even funnier if you've actually been to an air show. I mean, that's basically exactly it.
Yeah. And I just love this fucking bird. Just watch it. It just makes such happy, stupid expressions.
It's hey hey in bird form.
Hey. Everybody's looking at me.
Hello, everybody.
Remember all of you to call your birds, even though you all jump off very often.
Considering that the guy over there is Gapora or whatever the guy's name is, the default option should be yes. Like the cursor should start on yes, just for old time's sake.
I hated that fucking owl.
Who didn't? Did anybody like the owl? It's like one of the most despised characters from the N64 era.
Hang on, I love that. I love that. Like, the sailcloth was actually made by her own hand. She knitted that, therefore it's more important.
Hey. We're drilling in the important shit, okay? Go up to like... Okay, here we go.
I bet he's gonna trip you.
Oh, bye, everybody else.
Here we go, competition time. This isn't too hard, even though it took me forever the first time. What we need to do is climb pretty much all the way up and then dive bomb after the bird. If you get too close to the other flyers, they'll actually push you out of the way.
Like physically, as it like deliberately, as in I'm trying to sabotage you, or just their models will shove you aside.
As in they want you out of the way. I think it's Groose anyway.
Yeah.
So of course he's gonna play dirty.
The other two are just kind of there.
It's not too hard to get up to the bird, but when you get up the first time, Gerst is like, fuck that. Also, his bird is a pompadour. And now they start throwing eggs.
Oh, God. It's probably no coincidence that Groos's bird looks like the Helmarock King from Wind Waker.
Oh, God, yeah.
Well, ours would look more accurate. Actually, no, you're right, you're right.
The weird thing with the eggs is those guys those guys can lob them. And it's amazingly accurate. It's like they lead the shots. To the point, almost. Not enough to stop me, though.
Do you get the option to not open the sailcloth and just take fall damage?
Yeah.
You just have to restart.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Who else failed that first time? Yep.
Me.
まだ料理が質問腹がりぐしあすぐしいらっしゃいパイオニアマランスまだ
おお。
Fucking hate those pots.
Really hate those pots.
Holy hell.
I'm sorry, I can't stop imagining the best loading screen of all time.
And then just after this, it's her following you as you fall.
I'll catch you, I think, maybe.
That's one of the really nice things about pretty much every Zelda game is that there's pretty much never a Zelda or a loading screen. Like there's a long ass black screen, but it's done relatively quickly.
Eustace. Eustace. That's what I'm thinking of.
I just imagine when Dumple falls, it's just like Courage just scream. Ah!
Ramses. So the Remlets are evil.
I totally called that.
Yep, fuck it.
Of course, he just cut them and they run away.
But those big ears you don't like, they fly with them.
Yeah, we all had the same idea. Don't tell me you didn't.
Yeah. I was just wondering if you'd chuck Bruce off or something. I mean, he'd fly back up, obviously. That'd be why it was acceptable behavior.
He'd fly with his big ears.
His pompadour spins like a propeller.
Yeah, I was just about to say. That was the same idea I had. He beat me to it.
Or like he takes it off, plugs it into his ass, and it turns into a rocket.
It's a fuse, actually.
He just lights it.
All the grease in his hair just sort of ignites and it just blows him off like a rocket.
And then when he lands, it just regrows.
Like a bomb flower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are those in this game?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Good exertion sound there. You were running up a hill.
Well, what is an appropriate sound for running straight vertically?
Well, it wouldn't be yeah. It would just be like.
By the way, I absolutely love the character's theme. That's the only way to make an entrance.
I'm a froggy.
Yeah, you could.
Drama.
That's the main reason I use that character's theme in the teaser at the end of Twilight Princess, because it's just such a good song. Well, I got my energy back.
Cutscene.
아무나 이르게 공감을 내 손신이 샤샤로시 소용주 이제 사회하겠어 오늘랑 예를 들어 안에서 바람에 syuun 슈하우스온 이라이 향의 효원고시 이라용을 예를 들어 비시름 사세하리 것이 소용함을 Yürüsel sunmayan istiyor. Saya düşmey bahayunay. Yürüsel bahayunay sis. Hyosi sodis boy barajunay. Yorkain sis. 이라위요 헤이리오나스. 레즈까지 체이야고. 말이 이곳 산손 말이 마다 지름 오늘이 아웨트아이스 스테소 하워유키 훈드타이야 하워인이 사스루야 스몰 율슈유이 호이사리오미야 오늘이 아렉스타치의 아우두스 리주이스 소이스가 나브르 마리아 외로스바 히리스사다 리존스 예르데 홈스월 Saya juno hoiro minesa Skyward. TheStrawhatNO Skyloft. Maris Ninja Saber. Oswerki Hun Orgaber. TheStrawhatNO Julia.
Alright, a couple ways we can do the Skyward slash. We can do it the normal way, just swinging it, or we can stab and do it kind of like the old school Zelda. Or we can do a spin attack, and it's kind of charged up like in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, which is very cool.
Mm-hmm. Had to get all...
Dial sonic booms.
Had to get really up close for that.
And you can also use it as a projectile, but it doesn't have a lot of distance.
So it's basically a puzzle-solving shockwave.
Yeah.
Still, could be used on enemies.
Oh, please don't tell me they're going to do a Temple of the Ocean King thing where you have to come back here every time you clear a dungeon or something.
Thankfully, it's just the one room, but yeah, we do come back.
It's not like you have to go through like every fucking floor like in Phantom Hourglass.
Nice. I like that.
Just something, cause Fee really sucks, okay?
It does.
B5FO-FUM, I smell the blood of a crappy character.
Who doesn't bleed? I got punched in the nose is what I'm saying. Now Fledge gives us our inventory. Sort of.
So is this guy basically the Colin of the game?
Pretty much, actually. He starts out being a complete weakling and then slowly gets stronger.
Basically, your senpai.
And I love that dialogue. It's an adventure pouch. It's for adventures.
Go have one.
I don't know what to tell you, man. Double! There's Colin. Bet he's gonna be a dick.
Hey.
I got promoted to senior class by doing what's required to be promoted to senior class.
Showing up.
Seems like it. Oh, by the way, we're wearing the green tunic now.
In case you couldn't tell when he was putting on his boot.
Can you shove him off the side?
No, he stays in his room for, like, the rest of this. I'll be the one to save her!
His hair never spikes back up.
He's got a picture of himself and a picture of Link on his punching bag.
Really?
Sure.
Oh, well, there it is.
Yeah.
This guy is basically Mido from Ocarina of Time, isn't he?
Only with more personality. And actually likable.
And he has a
Good
point.
grief, you don't even have a shield!
Okay. You don't have anything. So fuck you.
Yeah?
Going on the second floor.
Such a menacing little pose there. Do you know where Zelda is? Information, $1.
Oh my god, I can't believe you said that to me.
Yeah.
Oh. You know what? He was wearing a yellow hoodie. It matched! Oh, I gotta show my brother. Anyway. When this goes up.
You know, I was just thinking, I hadn't been interrupted in a while.
Yeah, I noticed the fee indicator on your controller.
Yeah. It's also also the same button that realigns the controller, so I'm gonna be just scatterbrained occasionally and bring her up for no reason.
So we need to come up with varying funny voices to give her is what you're saying.
I don't know, I want to stick with Maestro.
Maestro, tenemos que ir de tal forest. What? The forest. Oh, okay.
She did actually give some good advice by going to our inventory. We're able to change the HUD. I'm gonna be sticking with Pro, which pretty much has everything non-existent, but keeps it nice and clean.
Or in other words, as non-cluttered as possible for an LP.
Yeah. Well, I know where everything is anyway.
Pro.
You don't actually use most of the Wii Remote buttons. Oh my god. At least not to use items. But, ugh, this guy.
Is this a bazaar or a... Oh my god.
You know, we're in a bazaar, and it just got bizarre. This is the fortune teller. And save me.
Oh my god.
And
I'm speechless.
Now look at this guy.
Seriously, what's the worst part about him? Tell me.
Well, stopping me wasn't good.
Well, there's
Look at
that.
This guy is the, Happy Mask salesman of this game. He's the shopkeeper, but he's putting up a happy facade. He really hates his customers and he hates his job.
But when you get close,
He's all, you're my friend! Buy something, friend!
cool thing they did here is that every shop you approach actually changes the shop theme to fit the character, which is pretty cool, honestly.
You got a not Deku shield.
Shields work a little differently in this game.
Good bit differently, actually. It's kind of more like the old 2D Zeldas, if you think about it. Because it's aside, like the shields work with the nunchuck, but aside from like when you're pushing it to like stun an enemy or block a projectile, it's mostly just sitting there blocking whatever comes along. And this is what happens if you decide not to buy something from him. It's the best thing.
Just for a split second, you douche.
And this lady sells it sells potions, but of course, I don't have an empty bottle, so naturally I need to talk to her first to get one. Yeah, she'll just give you an empty bottle for no reason.
She also seems to have a big face.
She has a very big face.
Whoa, what's her eyes doing? Oh no, they're closed.
Blink.
That was like this malevolent glare with glowing yellow evil eyes she was giving you.
No, she's blinking.
Better she has a serious case of jaundice. Although Skyloft makes me wonder where they get all their resources from if they can't reach the surface.
Makes me wonder who they marry.
Well, this is the first generation, and considering that this is a divine origin, as established, I think we can go with intelligent design on this one.
You are born from the bug pod. This guy's her husband. We give him bugs to fortify her potions.
What kid hasn't eaten bugs they found?
Or cooked with them.
I was never a bug eater, ever. That's probably my favorite one. Welcome to the fucking thing.
Yeah, we're gonna come back and talk to her frequently. Usually not because I need to use item check, but just because she, let's say, warms up to you if you talk to her enough.
Oh, she's like the girl from Animal Crossing?
Kinda.
What I like is all of her lines of dialogue, just like her voice actor. Hi. Hey guys.
This woman, you never see her face directly, so I was always sure she didn't have one, but now she has one.
I was hoping for an empty texture.
No, they wouldn't be that lazy.
And yeah, funny thing about this, anytime you find a bed, you can sleep in it, regardless of whose bed it is. I could fall asleep in Groos's bed, and he wouldn't give a shit.
Uh-huh. Another common thing in this society.
I'm betting everyone just thinks Dumple is narcoleptic.
Another cool thing is, you can actually sit on benches and sleep on beds, and you can actually just recover health.
Do you
And
sleep on benches like a hobo?
Yeah.
Well, not sleep, but just sitting around. It'll heal you, literally.
Yeah. Cooler thing is, you can actually sleep on a bed, and you can actually choose how long you want to sleep. So you can sleep to the evening, to night.
I want a helicopter house.
Yeah. We'll need an actual projectile attack to reach him, though.
A slingshot?
Yeah, can you believe it?
Hmm.
Oh no. I was hoping you were going to. I was hoping you were going to say no. They removed that useless item from the game.
Oh, how I wish they did.
No.
Speaking of useless, I see the fee indicator.
It's like, should I talk to her? I have to talk to her, don't I? Fuck.
Master. I love you, Master.
We'll find out next episode.
We don't communicate like we used to, Master.
What happened to our relationship, Master?
It's
I
only-
call you Master. Isn't that enough?
It's been 10 minutes since I've known you.
She's like this really clingy thing, whatever she is.
And you know what? She'd actually be a character. She did that.
It'd be funny. She's like this divine created thing, and she gets like separation anxiety or like
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, you leave her out of the sheath too long, and she gets like cold or something like that.
She's agoraphobic.
I'm homesick. Puts it in the sheath. Thank you.
The only emotions she has are bad. I'm also a masochist. Please swing me against the wall.
Clank.
Clank, yes. Clank, yes. Clank, harder.
I'm done.
That hurts so good. I am 95% satisfied. Figure out the other 5% yourself.
Link jumps off the bridge.
And doesn't whistle.
Right? He doesn't whistle. He just